Actually, I don't know if I told you the story, how I met
Which
him
one?
with Eddie.
Yeah, I met
So
Eddie, and I told him that you said hi, and he told me that
okay.
yeah, Nico was he was a very nice guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the. I met him. So Mark Lehman left. Mark Lehman. I was training with Mark Lehman, right?
Okay.
And at Beverly Hills Jiu Jitsu Club with Ethan. Ethan already stopped training, but Mark was there, and then Marcos Vinicius was there too. He came there as
Uh-huh.
well. He was the black belt in judo and jiu-jitsu. I
Uh-huh.
got awarded my purple belt by him. And he anyway, Mark left to Vegas. He wanted to train with the MMA guys in Las Vegas with John Lewis Academy, Novo União. So he said, "Hey, do you
Oh,
want
yeah.
you want to have my job?" He said, "You want to take my job?" He was a doorman at a nightclub. So I said, "Sure, I'll take your job." You know. So I was a doorman at a nightclub, and the DJ was right in the same area as the doorman. So we started chatting, and this DJ was able also trains jiu-jitsu. So I said, "Hey, why don't we get together
Ah.
and train jiu-jitsu?" So I had mats at my house, he had mats at his house, so we would train together and just get together regularly and spar. Either it was just sparring, um, or it was him saying, can you just go in my close guard and let me work my technique, and you just do whatever you need to do to escape and to react." So, and that was Eddie. So
That was
for
80.
me, that was Eddie Bravo. Yes,
He was a DJ.
he was a DJ at the nightclub that I worked at. I was the doorman, so we were in the same area together, hanging out, and we became friends and started training together. So I remember I learned a lot of Eddie's game just through him doing it to me. So through osmosis, I was learning a lot of the techniques. So at that time, what he was doing, he was working on his close guard. For
Uh-huh.
me, it was just a really high, annoying close guard. He's climbing up his legs. He's super flexible.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And now we call it the rubber guard, right? But back then, for me, it was just a
Probably.
high, annoying guard, and it was not fun to do.
Oh.
I trained a lot with him. And then eventually, he said, "Why don't you come train at Jean-Jacques Machado's place?" And I was already moving to that area, and so I went there as a blue belt. I think Eddie was already a purple belt, and then I trained there one day, and got to meet Jean-Jacques, and Jean-Jacques is an amazing person, amazing jiu-jitsu as well. Like, he's a jiu-jitsu wizard, and and then after that day, I was a blue belt. I came to Jean-Jacques Machado. I got Marcos Vinicius called me, said, "Hey, you're ready for your purple belt?" I'm like, "Oh, Marcos, I'm already I'm at Jean-Jacques. I'm training at Jean-Jacques now, because I moved to that area." And then he said, "Well, you deserve your purple belt." So I'm like, "Wow, that's awesome. I'm going to tell Jean-Jacques if both guys are okay with this."
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
so then I got my purple belt from Marcus Vinicius, and then I went back to Jean-Jacques to train, and everybody was like, "Hey, weren't you just the blue belt a couple of days ago?" Like, yeah, I just had to explain to everybody that I got my purple belt from Marcus Vinicius, but I made sure Jean-Jacques okay with that. So then I was training there for quite a while, and I remember, like, around 1999.
Huh?
Nogi, we started training Nogi, like, in the summer. Jean-Jacques, okay, we're competing in Nogi competitions. So Eddie and I would compete a lot together, not against
Ah.
each other, but different weight divisions.
Yeah,
Eddie
yeah.
was a bit lighter than me, so I competed in. So we really started liking the Nogi. I really enjoyed the Nogi, and Eddie as well. So then, when, like, the summer was over, and Jean-Jacques said, "Okay, we're training gi again,"
Yeah,
Eddie
yeah.
and I would never come with the gi. We'd never come to class with the gi. And Jean-Jacques, was like, "Oh my God, you guys, can you guys just please bring your gis?" We never brought our gi. And then eventually, Jean-Jacques got fed up. He's like, "Okay, you two, can you please just wear your gis for the drills? And then when you spar, you can take it off." "All right, Jean-Jacques, we'll do that." So, so that was good times then.